Stop waiting for the perfect time. I'm exhausted right now, you can probably tell. Just did cardio, don't really feel like getting on camera. But I wanted to get on here and talk about this today, so here we are. And I guess, and again, it falls in line with stop waiting for the perfect time. I mean, we all do it, but it really makes no sense if you really dig deep and unravel it all. You know, it's like, gotta wait till after this wedding, or after this birthday, or after this summer, or after this vacation, or after this. It's like, wouldn't it make sense to just layer it in and be able to continue to move the needle towards whatever goal you have, no matter what's going on in your life? Wouldn't that make a little more sense? You know, the people that are in fantastic shape and can maintain a great physique year round don't have anything special going on. It's not like they're sitting at home, they're able to work out 3 hours a day, meal prep forever. Sure, there might be some people out there like that, but for the most part, everybody's got family shit going on. It's got curveballs thrown here and there. The faucet could back up, or there's a gazillion things that life can throw curveballs at us all. Nothing's perfect, so why wait for the perfect time? So, as far as I can break it down and talk about it, it's like anxiety. I would say built up anxiety, like fear of failure, so you don't start at all ever. You keep procrastinating, pushing it down the line. There's always a reason to justify starting later down the road. True change doesn't happen until the pain built up is enough. So maybe you just need a little bit. Maybe you need to gain an extra 20 pounds before you're ready to change. There's just no reason to wait for the perfect time. If you have a goal and you want to achieve something, time is really your only currency. So you're gonna wait for the perfect time. It could never come. Going to tomorrow's never guaranteed, yada yada yada. But still, it's like we all only live 80 years max if we're lucky. 90 years, so that's not that many. I'm sure last summer it seemed like it was not 12 months ago. Well, that's for me at least. It's like years start to fly by the older you get, and next thing you know, you're 70, 80 years old, and I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have done that. That's a little off topic, off the weight loss topic, but definitely think about what you want, think about what makes you happy, go for it, strive for it. We all only have one crack at this life, so don't let anybody else depict your reality. Form it, chase it, go after it, make it yours. I guess that's what I'll leave it at. But no, stop waiting for the perfect time. There's never going to be a perfect time to lose weight. You're going on a 2-week vacation cruise. I could still put a weight loss plan together. Yeah. That's why people are like, I want to enjoy my vacation. Okay, you can still enjoy your vacation. I went to the gym this morning. I just did cardio. I'm still enjoying life. It's nothing that needs to be. It's not like prison, prisoner of war. Nobody's yelling at you like boot camp or anything. So it should be easy. It should fit into your diet. You should enjoy the meals that you're eating. And the workouts you're doing, you should be able to do them on the crazy weeks. The weeks when your kid gets sick, or the weeks when, you can go down the list. Just any crazy, super crazy week. I don't know, think of the last 6 months that you've had. Think of any super nutty week. And then figure out a diet that could fall in line and structure something around that week for yourself so you can continue to move the needle towards your goals. And that's the diet plan for you. Boom. Is how easy it's going to be to stay to that on weeks where it's like not much is going on, everything's okay, getting to bed early, kids aren't sick, nobody's yelling at you, boss didn't scream at you, you didn't get fired, Everything's cool. All right, and it's wicked easy to stick to that plan. You feel like you're not dieting. So, unless you're really pushing down body fat percentage, you're just trying to get lean, beach lean, summer lean. Yeah, you really shouldn't have to starve. You really shouldn't have to go hungry at periods throughout the day. Everything should be in line and on pace with your goals. Nothing should be forced and feel like it's unhealthy, I guess. Too low calorie, you get a headache, and it's just the point where you don't feel heavy. And then the other setting, it's like you're bulking, you're force feeding calories. It's like eat everything under the sun type of diet. And yet you're throwing up at times because you're eating so much food. It's not that healthy. So try and stay in that healthy threshold where you feel good, nothing sucks, your mood's still good, but you're still progressing towards your goals. I know that's a lot, but that's the waiting for the perfect time has always kind of pissed me off because I don't know. Sure, something in life could happen where you gotta wait for the perfect time for something, but in regards to your weight loss goals, it's like, dude, you've gone 20, 30, 40, 50 years out of shape. It's like, so you don't need a 6-month walk-in diet and fitness plan to change your life, and then you can completely revert back to what you've been doing for 20, 30 years. Like, perfect. Makes complete sense. No, you've been doing the wrong shit for 20, 30 years. So now let's do completely different. Break all those belief systems, throw them out, and then completely line something into your life that's way different than you've ever done before. That's what most people get wrong, is they go like, oh, I know how to lose 20, 30 pounds. I've done it before. I'll just do this, that, and the other thing. It's like, but it didn't work before, bro. Why are we doing it again? Find something you could do for 12 months straight, not bat an eye at. Easy. Go through the holidays, go through Christmas, go through Thanksgiving, and you'd be fine. Be like, oh, I'm still losing weight, I'm still on track. Yes, perfect. Don't bite off more than you can chew, per se. I guess it's a little off topic, but it still falls in line. Like, people bite off way more than they can chew, and then it's yo-yo. And then they're like, oh, wait till the perfect time, because you're biting off way more than you can chew. 5-6 day a week workouts, not for everybody. Everyday cardio is not for everybody. You need 2 days a week training, 2 days a week cardio. Everybody's slightly different, but most people bite off way more than they can chew, which leads to yo-yo back and forth. And I don't know, man. I went a long time being overweight. My long time, I'd say 10 years, 8 years of like really noticing, yeah, I'm bigger in society than everybody around me. And, you kind of put yourself in that identity. It's the same thing if you're in shape and you got muscle on your frame and you're in the in shape demographic of people. And when you're in the complete opposite side, and I don't know how people do it for 30, 40 years. So, stuck in their ways, waiting for the perfect time. Again, I think thinking you need 3 to 6 months to really lock in and get your shit in order, and it's just not true. Not the P90X, the CrossFit's alright, but CrossFit they just beat up your body, and eventually you fall off of it, or you need a complete deload, 2-3 week deload, and that leads into a 6-month deload. So I don't know, this video probably won't be too long. I don't want to ramble about this too much, but again, stop waiting for the perfect time. There's never going to be a perfect time, and that goes for anything: fitness, life, career, relationships. Just, if you have an idea and you're thinking about doing something, the chances of you actually doing it are pretty high, right? It's like if you're researching something, it's like, oh, how do I do X, Y, or think about something you've purchased in the last year, right? Like I don't know, something over 400, 500 bucks, right? And then, okay, before you bought that, how much research and Googling and YouTube videos did you watch on said product to make sure it was the right one? Or maybe you compare it with this, that, and the other thing, and you're like, should I really spend the money on it? Nah. And eventually you do. You figure out how to get the money, and then you bought it, whether the MacBook, the iPad, the iPhone, but whatever. But no, you figure out ways to make it work. So if we really invest our time and we really think that we're gonna buy something and do something, and we're probably gonna do it. So I think if you have an idea, do it. Do it right away. Don't think how to plan it. When's the perfect time? When should I fit it in? How should I do it? Prepare this, that. Just don't jump in. Just go for it. Buy it. Do it. Buy the course. Buy the iPad. Just go for it. Jump right in. There's no reason to waste all that time. It's procrastination at the end of the day. Emotions get involved. Fear, anxiety, all that shit. But if you're thinking about doing something, just do it, because there's probably a 99.2% chance you're actually gonna do it. And if you weren't meant to do it, you'll probably have something up along the way and find out it's not for you quicker than you would have 10, 12 months down the line. So, and again, I forget who said this. Some quote. I don't know the guy's name, but it's the distance between idea and decision that depicts intelligence. So it's like IQ, people judge all that, but like, why are some people seemingly so rich and so stupid, right? Or so jacked and so stupid, or so anything and so stupid at a younger age? It's like that person's able to have an idea and make the decision right away. And going back on that too, if you mess up and the decision you made was the wrong one and it wasn't for you, well, he found out a lot quicker than you would have, and now he's changing things up and trying the next, when you might not have even decided if this was the right idea for you. Might be confusing for you to understand. Some of you guys get where I'm going with this, but it's like the thought to action is power too. So like, if you could think, I don't know, chicken and broccoli and rice and just instantly have it appear, like that's power. That's kind of why money gives you power. The more money you have, the more you can think and make things come true. Like, I don't know, I want to go to London. If you have the money, you could chauffeur yourself to a private jet, 20 grand, boom, you're in London all of a sudden. So it's like thought to existence with money, it becomes a lot easier. But if you can think of thought to decision as your power with no money, because our power is time with no money, right? So you can shorten the time at which you make these decisions. You can make 5, 10, 12 giant life decisions, fuck up 6 of them, but find the winning 6 by the time the first person has figured out, the first decision I made doesn't work, and he's at this spot. When you've made 12 decisions, fucked up 6 of them, found the 6 that work, now you're 30, you're both 35 for say 40, one's rich, one's not. It's like, why? It's like, well, one only made 1 decision and found out it didn't work. The other one made 12 and found out 6 worked, 6 didn't. Right? So I think that's a good thought to go off of, especially with with weight loss. If you think you need to go to the gym, go to the gym. If you think you need to diet. If you think you need to lose weight, figure out how to lose weight. Because you're just gonna emotionally stir and spin things up, and then eventually do it. I don't know how many guys I've talked to that are like, yeah, I think I'll try this on my own for a little while, and I'll come back to you. I really like your system though. Everything's great. Okay, bro, no worries. I'm for you. This isn't for you. That works for me. Whatever's best for you. So they go about their way, 6, 8, 12 months, and they come back. Hey, I'm in the same spot, if not worse. I'd really like to sign up now. You still got openings? Right? And it's like, yeah, man. All right, we'll hop back on a call and figure something out. But had that person decided, all right, cool, yeah, let's jump into this program, well, then they would have got results by now rather than starting right now. So, something to think about too. It's the delayed. You ever want to regret anything? I mean, at least I don't. I don't want to be 80 years old and being like, damn, I should have done that in my 50s or 40s or 30. I don't know, whatever. Just if you think it's a good idea or you think it's a half good idea, you think you might do it, it might fit in line with your goals and you're interested in, just jump into it. Worst case scenario, you leave with a pretty good experience as to why you shouldn't or why it doesn't work for you or why others shouldn't. And that's wisdom in and of itself. So I'll leave that there. I know it's kind of a ramble for sure. Hope you guys got some sort of value out of it, maybe a belief change or just seeing reality a little bit different. It's kind of what I like to do, break that down in my head. Some of these philosophical podcasts you can watch too that are pretty good and break things down like that, but it's very broad and general, so I like to narrow it down more in the fitness aspect. And, again, it all applies to life and money, wealth, relationship, success. Kind of the cool thing about the gym is once you get in it, it spirals to everything else. You're like, well, if I'm in shape, I can't really be poor. You're like, well, if I'm in shape and I'm not poor, it's like, well, I can't really be single. It's like, well, and so you keep going down the road, and next thing you know, you're the pinnacle of human success, whatever that is to you. Maybe some of you want to be billionaires and trillionaires, but I don't know, there's like one guy that crossed that bridge, and he's probably not human. So I'll leave that there. And yeah, again, hope you guys get some value out of this. DM me on Instagram. Feel free to reach out. Follow me on there for more short form content like this in the fitness space, weight loss category. But I like to hop on YouTube every once in a while and talk things over. Just thought to camera, which I'm not the best at. If you guys are still watching this, probably like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? But nah, still new into talking on camera and all that, so I'm getting better at it, getting better at getting my thought across, and yeah, I think there's a lot of value I can share within my own story and a lot of my clients' anecdotal stories that I've seen. So the more you do something, the better you get at it. So we'll all get better at something together, whether that be fitness, whatever. Hopefully me getting on camera and talking some bullshit when I absolutely don't feel like it motivates somebody to do something that they don't want to feel like, or they don't feel like doing. So yeah, stop wasting time, stop pushing things off. There's never going to be the perfect time. And if you're watching this morning, evening, night, have a great rest of your day, whatnot. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.